Hi, my name is Blythe, and for my Speak Up for Change, I am talking about why Texas needs to provide care programs for families who are raising special needs children. So let's imagine you have a child and you start to realize they are not progressing like a normal child should be. They're not sitting up at the time, they're not starting to walk, crawl, they're not starting to speak, and you start seeing warning bells of my child is not progressing the way they need to, like other children. So you take them to the doctor, they run some tests, and you get a diagnosis that your child either has autism, Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, or another cognitive issue. They say that you need to join a wait list so they can get the help they need with Medicaid. Though, you then get told you're probably going to have to wait 17 to 18 years or more for your child to get the actual help they need to develop cognitively and behaviorally. This is not a scenario. This is an actual life for hundreds of thousands of Texans across the state. Today, I'm going to be talking about the issues that families face every single day with not having the proper help and what Texas needs to do to help these families out. These wait lists have 198,000 Texans on their Medicaid waiver wait lists. Families often have to wait 17 to 18 years to even get a chance to even get the help they need. During this time period, the children are developing and becoming adults and going through puberty. So when they do not have this help and they don't have this learning thing that these services provide, they become adults before they even get time to help them, and it's usually too late. So while families are forced for these long hours to even get the help their child needs, they suffer through long, hard, tiring care and financial, emotional burdens. Families provide billions of hours of unpaid care each year to their child. When you have a special needs child, they can't usually eat properly by themselves. They can't go to the bathroom sometimes by themselves. They have to be taught every single thing of an every day. They have to get taught how to get clothes on, how to use the restroom, how to eat properly without making a mess, or sometimes even how to learn how to walk every day, or even talk and communicate. So these families are putting in hours of work, and these children need therapy, specialized child care, and educational support. And obviously, the families don't know any of this education. Many families are put in a position where they have to leave their job so they can have 24-hour care for their children because they can't, one, afford it, and two, they're on a wait list until they're children, so they can't even get the help they need. Many of these families suffer with poverty because the loss of income plus extra expenses with PT, OT, speech therapy, testing, doctor's appointments, it all adds up and it puts families in a financial and emotional distress. Increasing funding for medical waiver programs would help tremendously. This would make more waivers come out, so there's more spots for families to do, and with more positions, less wait time for these families. Also, Texas needs to expand intermediate short-term relief care. So that means a helper coming in and helping the parents learn how to take care of their children, because there's usually not a how-to. And two, it also helps the child learn and helps just the family all together work. And then Texas does not usually update interest lists for families, so families sometimes feel forgotten, and in these 17 to 18 years, they hear absolutely nothing. Other states usually, here go through their lists and help, but Texas does not. And so I encourage you today to contact your state representatives, support organizations like the ARC of Texas. They help so much with this waitlist issue, and participate in the HHSC public comment periods. Families shouldn't have to wait decades for the help they need, and they shouldn't be put in a position emotionally and financially because of things they had no control over. So I encourage you to reach out to these organizations and for Texas to step up for these families who should not hear the words, "You're going to have to wait 17 years for help." Thank you.